If you live with bloating, heaviness, or feel like your body is tired all the time, it's not bad luck or genetics. Your gut is sending you a distress signal, a call for help, and the solution isn't to buy more products, but to stop poisoning yourself. Today I'm going to show you the 3 invisible enemies that are sabotaging your health. Sometimes we forget that 60 or 70 years ago, people didn't experience these epidemics of inflammation. So, what happened? The industry convinced us to give up butter or fat for refined oils, to leave real food behind for lab-made products. Everything came together in 1953 with Ansel Keys. He presented his famous 7 countries study, where he supposedly showed that saturated fats caused heart disease. But what they don't tell you is that Keys had data from 22 countries, and when he saw that the results weren't what he wanted, he discarded the data from 15 countries, because those data didn't fit his theory. It was a monumental statistical manipulation. By the 1960s, organizations like the American Heart Association, heavily influenced by the vegetable oil and sugar industries, adopted this hypothesis as an absolute truth. It was an aggressive marketing campaign because they sold us sunflower, soybean and corn oils as if they were heart healthy, while demonizing animal fat that our ancestors had eaten for millennia. Current science has already disproved this. In 2010, Dr. Sritarino disproved this after analyzing more than 340,000 people. There is no evidence linking saturated fat to heart disease. They made us sick with a planned lie behind a desk. So, what are those 3 enemies we've inherited? Of course. First, number 1, industrial vegetable oils. Corn, soy, sunflower, blend, all refined oils. Since they are polyunsaturated with extremely unstable molecules, when heated they oxidize and generate toxic aldehydes, and these damage the lining of your intestine. 2. Artificial sweeteners. Studies published in the journal Nature showed that sweeteners like saccharin alter the composition of the microbiota. They don't fool your brain, but they harm your inner garden, your biology, your internal health, your gut bacteria. 3. Constant snacking, nibbling, always grazing. Your intestine has the migrating motor complex. It's a cleanup process that only activates after 4 or 5 hours without eating, that is, when you're fasting. If you eat all the time, if you're constantly snacking, this doesn't happen. You prevent your body from cleaning itself, it can't activate this built-in filter. Well, what's the recovery protocol? What do we do to detox, to get better, to be nourished, and to give our gut time to heal? How do we reverse 50 years of bad information? Going back to how things were before with these 4 pillars. 1. Stable fats. Go back to real fat, animal fat, beef fat, pork fat, butter made from cow's milk, olive oil for example. Coconut oil as well. These are the fats your cell membrane recognizes. 2. Overnight fasting. 14-10. Have dinner early and breakfast late. Give your gut 14 hours without eating, 14 hours at rest. It's your best free cleansing and detoxification tool. 3. Hydration with minerals. Stop drinking plain water. Add a pinch of sea salt. Your cells need sodium, potassium, and magnesium to absorb nutrients. Pure water, plain water, bottled water depletes your minerals. That's why you should add a little bit of salt to the water you drink. For example, your morning water is excellent for this. Real probiotic fiber. If you can, consume small portions of fermented vegetables like sauerkraut, kimchi, or brined vegetables, or also, for example, kombucha, kefir, small portions, not too much. Because what this will do is repopulate your microbiota. They provide that biodiversity that we lost in our gut. And this brings balance and therefore brings health. That's why we believe that you don't recover your health with pills or remedies, but with good decisions. And it's not that hard. It's about going back to what once worked, going back to what's real, to what's natural. You can start by eliminating one of the 3 enemies I mentioned to you, and then tell me in a week how your body is, how your system feels. My name is Danay Aguilar, and if you would like to go deeper into your body, mind, and spirit, I'll be waiting for you on my other channel, Portal Coherencia. I'll leave you a little card here so you can go check it out. And to get you started today, I'm going to share an excellent, perfect, and delicious sauerkraut recipe with you. Right here. See you next time. Bye.